Okay, sorry about that. Somebody called me and I had to reply to a chat real quick. Played two games while I'm picking up the call. After I pick up the call and both of them are wins. So right now I'm at 166 plus, I think. 1667. So that's around 30 more points to top 100. Really want to just get it by today. I don't think I will ever be top 100 again, so like, I mean, it's very difficult for me to reach the top 100, I feel, with the hero that I have now. I mean, only Zhang Liang, pretty much it's only Zhang Liang. Oh, the top 100 has already dropped. Now it's 1699, okay. So, I just need 32 more points. Okay, never mind. 32 points is still pretty difficult. Like, you have to win 3 rounds, to win 3 matches. Is there even time? There's only time for 2 more matches. So, the most I can get is like top 110 or something like that. Top 120. It's not possible for me to get a top 100. Squeeze into a top 100. Unless the top 100 actually drop more points, then I might be able to squeeze into the top 100 by today. It's honestly very unlikely because I think I'm more likely going to lose this match than win this match. I already have a few games with very good teammates, so I really doubt that the system will keep pairing me with good teammates. There's gonna be a few matches where I get garbage teammates, like the enemy last round. So, I think I'm just gonna quickly commentate on the team composition, then I'll cut the audio. Sorry, I had to sort of cut the stream just now because I don't really want to see people like. I mean, I'm not going to chat on stream with another person and then like message somebody and on another with another person on a stream. That's just weird. Pretty much have to ban. Okay. Oh my god, I can't find a hero. Oh, that sucks. Never mind, just ban whoever. I should have banned the tiger. I cannot find the tiger. Oh, it's here. Need to ban Jing and the tiger. I don't think Xiang Yu is good against Gao. I don't know. The enemy didn't pick the marksman yet, so I cannot just randomly pick a hero. Oh, that is very tanky. That's good. Yeah, our heroes are pretty tanky, so Zhang Liang will be a good fit. Zhang Liang is very not really that great. Oh my god, yes. This is a must pick for Zhang Liang. They got Ali, and our composition is also tanky. Zhang Liang works well with composition that are pretty tanky. So this is nice. Okay, we have Arta also. This is really tanky. Okay, I think we might be too tanky. I don't know if that's possible. But I think it's better if the Clash Lane actually pick a split pusher. We don't really need another tank this round. They got Sun Ce. Okay, I think everybody is low rank this round, which is quite scary. Our average points is higher because my point is like freaking high, 166 something. So the rest of my teammates are probably around 1350 around there. I'll cut the audio here. So right now I'm actually stalling for time because there's 5 more minutes until the end of this mode. Even if I queue now, it's not like I'm going to start another game. So I'm just trying to put some time between me and my teammates and my enemies last round. So that hopefully they will start their games first, then I'll be paired with the next round of participants, I guess. The Zhao Yun played well last round. If I'm playing the Zhao Yun, I'll probably, honestly, I'm not bragging or anything, like, I'll be playing like him, roughly around the standard like him. I think he pretty much did not miss I didn't see him miss any of his skills, and he's not like the kind that just spams his ultimate. He keeps only using, whenever he sees a tank, he only uses his S2 to poke, then his S1 to disengage. Then he only ults like squishy units from what I can see. So he's not the kind that go all in, right? Because when people play Zephyrs, I think if you go all in, the early game is still okay because it's very tanky, and the early game his base damage is actually very high. So if you ult a tank and you spam all your skills on the tank in the early game, I think it's still fine. But late game, actually, not even the late game, like in the mid game, if you do that to a tank, you're pretty much like dead, because there'll definitely be people behind the tank. Then once you unload your combo on the tank is very low, yes, but he will CC you, and then he will have some disengage skills, and then the rest of their team will just collapse onto you. So best case scenario, you will trade 1-for-1, but you lose the blue buff to the enemy support also. So it's very like damaging for you if you do that. So what you should do is, if you see a tank, you don't S1 forward, you don't go forward and S1, because if you do that, then that pretty much means you have to use your ultimate to disengage. You always need to keep in mind that you need a skill to disengage. So best thing is you just put yourself at a distance from him and just use S2 to poke him. Whenever he come forward and try to like CC you, then use your S1 to run away. Or maybe you can, if he gets too close, you can even out him, because you have your S1 to get away, right? So you can out him and then wait to see if his teammates actually show up behind him. If his teammates didn't show up behind him, obviously you can keep fighting, right? But if your teammates show up behind him, at least you have an S1 to disengage. So it's very important to, as Zephyrs, to not like spam all your skills. Unless you are fighting an enemy squishy, then you can spam your skills. But if the enemy squishy is like constantly very high mobility hero like Ilandor, you need to wait for the Ilandor to obviously use their skills first before you use your skill on them. Especially your ultimate, you cannot miss your ultimate, which means that you need to use your S1, S2 to sort of get the Ilandor to finish using all their skills, all their mobility skills, before you actually unleash your ultimate. Otherwise, if you miss your ultimate, it's going to be very awkward. And I've been talking for way too long, I forgot to start. Wow, I have 1 minute left. Okay, hopefully the mode hasn't ended yet. Dancing shoes. I met this guy a ton of times already. How many? It's 1395. It's pretty garbage. Of all the matches I fought with him, I think I've won all of them. And him as my teammate, I think I lost all of the matches. Honestly, this round the Xiao Yun played well, so not much for me to complain about. The other guys are not average, I guess. Diao Chan plays too fiercely. How do I put this? Like too aggressively. He'll keep going to 1v5. Obviously, if the enemy has 4 people, I can't really go forward and out them, right? Because if I out them, then when Diao Chan die, they are just going to collapse onto me and no skills to run away. So, yeah, there's a lot of situations where I don't go forward and out because I was afraid that they will actually collapse onto me immediately after Diao Chan dies. So in that situation, I can only let Diao Chan die, or else I'm going to die after Diao Chan, which is unacceptable. Okay, damn it, I should have started earlier, damn it. Now I have to wait till tomorrow to match again. Oh my god, there's no more people queuing. I think all of the people has already been queued. Has already queued. There are no more people waiting in the system, damn it, man. Let's see, this guy 1340. Not bad. I think he can probably, with Xiao Yun, he can probably get to around 1600 easily. Beyond 1600, honestly, depends on luck. I think Zephyrs is a hero that can carry you until 1600 or so. Actually, you know what, never mind. I think even in this elo, I feel like the top 100 is like whatever. The skills level is not really that high. in AOV, the top 100 is a lot more skilled than this, trust me. So top 100 here doesn't feel that strong, I think. I mean, the average skill level here in this... the thing is, the matchmaking here is very unfair. Sometimes 1,300 match with 1,600. So obviously, 1,300 would be pretty bad, right? But it's very hard for me to judge using just the skill level in my average games, because some of them is 1,300, 1,004. Of all the 1,006 players, they are actually kind of solid. Not really, I've seen 1 or 2 garbage players. I think they're solid on their mains. I think when they're playing their mains, they're pretty solid. But when they're not playing their mains, I'll say the average skill level here is lower than AOV's. I cannot say how low it is. I've seen people that play like diamonds, and I've seen players that are very good. Not as good as the top 100 though. Top 100 AOV is seriously strong. The top 100 here so far, if I use the best player I've encountered as comparison, is still behind the top 100 in AOV. So the upper bound is like a lot. It's lower than AOV. It's not a lot. It's lower than AOV, but the lower bound is way lower than AOV's. The lower bound being the worst player that I've seen in this mode is a lot more trash than AOV players. I think with time, right, the average skill level will increase. Generally for mobile, it will always increase. So I think right now all my North American brothers are not North American. There's also like Africa and South Asia people are actually getting their hands on this game and then trying out this game. I think since they are new to this game, they are mostly in the lower elo. But I think with time, right, they will. I think with 1 year or 2 years, they will actually be competing with us on the same level. Maybe not on the... After 2 years, I think they will be competing with us on the same level. I think after 1 year, they will be good, but not as good as the Chinese players. Because I think 1 year is not enough. The rise in the skill level is very significant in MOBAs, but I don't... Right now, there's a huge gap, I would say. Obviously, there are going to be outliers, like good players in South Asia, in Africa. Everywhere, there's going to be a few good players, right? But the average ranking so far is like miles apart. Between not just Chinese, but like Southeast Asia players, like Thailand, like your Vietnam, like your Singapore, and not really Singapore. I think Singapore is okay. Like Malaysia, like China. These kind of players are generally just stronger, way stronger right now, as of now, I mean. Because we have way more experience than players from other countries. That we have been playing this game, well, not me, but generally we have been playing MOBAs for years, for like 5 years. While people in South Asia are just getting their hands on this game. So it's probably one of their first time playing a MOBA. A mobile MOBA. I'm pretty sure that some of them have played League before, but the League and these mobile games is completely different. The pace in League is a lot slower. It's a lot more faster here, and it's also a lot more casual here. And in League, there's obviously no like swapping gear swapping, because you need to respawn back in base before you can buy. Not respawn, but you need to be back in base before you can buy items. In here, you don't have that. Then that will allow for item swapping, which is done pretty much by like grandmaster players here. But I think a lot of the people from other countries who haven't played mobile for a long time would not be familiar with things like this. So I think I'll give them around 2 years more of playing catch up. But once 2 years has passed, I think the average skill level is going to be so high that you'll be able to see like an equal representation of like Brazil players, like your Africa players in the esports scene. Right now there still simply isn't there yet. I think I'll just end it here. There's no point in queuing any further. Those are just my honest thoughts. Honestly, I should have started the game. I can't believe I actually speak for more than 4 minutes. I thought I was speaking for 1 minute at most, and I was prepared to queue again, but I ended up speaking for like 4 minutes, so that's very awkward. We'll try again tomorrow. Try to aim for top 100 for tomorrow. I'll end it here for today. Thank you guys for viewing. See you guys tomorrow.